Think you know the Bible well? Buckle up, because some of these questions are going to catch you off guard. There are 10 questions about people, events, and details most folks never really thought about. Stick around till the end. The last ones are the trickiest, and you'll find out your level at the finish. Let's get started. Who did Jesus say would rise up in the last days to deceive many? A. False prophets and false Christs. B. Kings and rulers. C. Scribes and Pharisees. D. Fallen angels. Answer: A. False prophets and false Christs. Jesus warns that in the end times, the danger won't just come from persecution, but also from spiritual deception. That's why a disciple needs to know the truth, have discernment, and not follow just anyone who looks impressive. This shows that a flashy display of power doesn't mean it's from God. True or false? The book of Revelation was written by the Apostle Paul while he was imprisoned in Rome. Answer: false. The book of Revelation was written by John, not Paul. He received this revelation while on the island of Patmos, where he was for staying faithful to Christ's message. Even in isolation, God kept revealing powerful truths to his servant. What are the 12 closest followers of Jesus called? A. Prophets. B. Priests. C. Apostles. D. Scribes. Answer: C. Apostles. The 12
Blessed are the pure
closest
in heart,
followers
for
of
they shall
Jesus
see
are
God.
called apostles
Peace I
because
leave
they were
with you, my
chosen to
peace I
be
give
with
to
him
you.
and later sent out to spread the message of the kingdom. They played a central role in starting the gospel and forming the church. What did Jesus eat to prove he had truly risen in the flesh? A. Bread and wine. B. Roasted fish and a honeycomb. C. Fruits and water. D. Roast lamb. Answer: B. Roasted fish and a honeycomb. Jesus ate roasted fish and a honeycomb in front of his disciples to show that he wasn't just a spirit or vision, he had risen in real, physical form. This strengthened their faith and confirmed the truth of the resurrection. Who helped Joseph of Arimathea prepare Jesus' body for burial? A. Nicodemus. B. Peter. C. John. D. Bartimaeus. Answer: A. Nicodemus. Nicodemus assisted Joseph of Arimathea by bringing spices for Jesus' burial. His actions show courage and respect. The man who once came to Jesus in secret now publicly identified with him in a moment of pain and rejection. How many decks/floors did Noah's Ark have? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Answer: C. 3. The ark had 3 decks, showing that God gave detailed instructions to preserve Noah, his family, and the animals during the flood. This care reveals that God's plans are perfect and complete. On what day of the week was Jesus crucified? A. Monday. B. Wednesday. C. Friday. D. Sunday. Answer: C. Friday. Jesus was crucified on the day of preparation, traditionally understood as Friday, just before the Jewish Sabbath. That's why Christians remember it as Good Friday, marked by Christ's sacrifice on the cross. Who was the only man in the Bible to see Jesus standing at God's right hand? A. Peter. B. Paul. C. Stephen. D. John. Answer: C. Stephen. Stephen had this vision just before being stoned for his testimony about Christ. Seeing Jesus standing at God's right hand is seen by many as a gesture of honor and welcome to the first Christian martyr. Who wrote the book of Leviticus? A. Joshua, B. Moses, C. Aaron, D. Samuel. Answer: B. Moses. Leviticus is part of the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Bible traditionally attributed to Moses. It records laws, instructions for the priests, and guidance on holiness and worship given by God to the people of Israel. Who was the mother of Dinah, Jacob's daughter? A. Rachel, B. Leah, C. Bilhah, D. Zilpah. Answer: B. Leah. Dinah was the daughter of Jacob and Leah and is the only daughter of Jacob named in the Bible. Her story in Genesis 34 involves an incident that caused serious conflict between Jacob's sons and the men of Shechem. So, how many did you get right? Whether it was 3 or 10, the important thing is that each question brought you a little closer to God's Word. The Bible is an endless treasure. There's always something new to discover. If you enjoyed this quiz, hit like, share it with someone who loves the Bible, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you soon!